Let's take a closer look at the AC694 Gemini Bar by Astro Engineering. Just going to put another scope on the side here. There we are. We've got a Skywatcher 190 MN Schmidt Newtonian on this side, and we've got a little 80mm telescope on this side of the Gemini Bar to do guiding chores and that kind of thing, and we've got a little webcam attached to it. You can see that now that the two are set side by side, they're actually quite nicely in balance. The 190 has been moved very slightly off center to just accommodate the additional weight of the guide scope on there. Now obviously this could have been fitted with a dovetail bar and a set of rings on here to accommodate a more conventional guide scope. Let's actually take it off there and show it to you in a little bit more detail, and we'll sit down to show you that. So let's take a close-up look at the Gemini Bar, the AC694. We make this out of a solid block of aluminium that's about 36mm thick when we start. So there are no combined parts. The only loose parts you'll find on the Gemini Bar are the screws here used to fasten the dovetail bars into the end of the Gemini Bar. So this is all cut out of one solid piece of aluminium. You notice we've done nothing to lighten or weaken the bar. It's a solid plate. The bed of it is actually 20mm thick. Now we've done that to make sure that the bar is capable of carrying the full loading weight of the very popular Skywatcher EQ6 and EQ6 Pro equatorial mounts. We wanted it to be able to carry the full load that telescope was capable of without any risk of flexure or bending. So it really is a very, very solid, very substantial piece of kit. Just put a couple of telescopes on here. We showed you earlier on it being used in a typical mode to carry an auto guider for a fairly substantial Schmidt Newtonian. But this is also a very common use of it to apply to telescopes that you might do perhaps white light and hydrogen alpha. This is a hydrogen alpha telescope, so this will enable you to do combined white light and HA at the same time. You can see it really is a very substantial piece of kit. Makes it very easy to fix those two together. The screws here feature very large winged heads on them. They're a full 8mm. Those screws, they don't need any kind of additional locking system, and the tips of these screws have a specially shaped tip to make sure the minimum amount of injury is actually done to your dovetail bar. All of the standard dovetails from Skywatcher, Meade, Celestron and Vixen can all be fitted to the Gemini Bar. This could be easily fitted with a set of rings here to put an auto guider on it or whatever you wanted to do. Also dovetail bars made by ourselves, both under the Astro Engineering and also the Scope Technics system of astronomical accessories can be attached to it as well. And that's the AC694 Gemini Bar by Astro Engineering.